Hello, gorgeous Gemini. This is Brandon with Wow, here to do your weekly energetic reading for August 7th through the 14th. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful week. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. If you got to check out the Weekend's Vibes video, I hope that helped you through it, get you the best energy or the best outcome for the weekend possible for you. And let's see if we can get you some good advice over the next 7 days. For my new viewers, thank you for spending some time with me. For the returning viewers, thank you for coming back and spending some time with your boy. Every single one of you are the best, and I really do appreciate your presence here in the readings. But let's go ahead and get into it and see what the universe has to tell to you. Woo! That didn't take very long at all. You know, that's been happening with a lot of the readings that I've been doing today. Cards have just been just flying out of there, like no time wasted at all. No need for. I do a pre-shuffle, so that's not what I don't just do what you guys see on camera, but I do a shuffle beforehand too. But as I'm doing the shuffle, like I don't even get like, let's see what we got. Like it just flies out. But to start things out, we're starting out with base chakra energy this week, Gemini. Let's not forget, we are having this crown moment. We are in this Sahasrara event where that's the name of the crown chakra in the actual term for it. But yes, we do have that energy, but it's not always just about existing in these higher energies. We have to make sure that we're staying grounded as well, so that way our foundation stays healthy, the soil stays tilled and ready to take on any seeds that might try to grow from it. So let's make sure that we're staying grounded. The way that we're going to do that is by tending to the garden, getting active in it, actually getting out there and doing something for yourself that takes care of self, like tending to your physical health. Maybe getting out there and going out for a dance night, even though you don't particularly want to go out and meet anybody. Just go out there to dance and groove for a little bit, or get out and do something that gets you physical, like maybe go for a short jog, go play a game of golf, or some miniature golf or something like that if you're not like a pro gamer, or just anything that gets you physically touching the earth and appreciative of the ground that allows you to stand on it. Also, for the beautiful Gemini, we're going to continue to use our intuition to be our guidance, our guidance system. It's going to be our main source for direction, of knowing where to head, of knowing what to do, of knowing what is and isn't working for us. We have to use that third eye to our advantage so that it doesn't close on us, or that we don't close it ourselves from ignoring it. You want to make sure that you're keeping your intuition in sight so that you can regain trust if you've lost it. Because I know a lot of us have gone through events with people that have made us lose a bit of that trust, but you have to gain it back somehow. You can't do this walk alone. You have to walk with somebody. And that's what this thing is about. It's not just about yourself. It's also about advancing your soul family, about getting your spiritual tribe to ascend with you. Because that's where the true power lies, is having everyone that you can come with you, not just going by yourself, because that's selfish. And we don't want that for ourselves, do we, Gemini? We like to share the things that we've gained with the world. That's one of our strongest attributes, is we aren't like super selfish with things. We love to share. We love to tell people what we've experienced, what we've been going through, the healing process that we've been using. So do that. And also use that intuition to guide yourself. Use that if you feel lost, if you feel stagnant, use it to know that you're on your correct path. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Just by going internally, being still for a couple of seconds and saying, calm down, breathe. This is the walk. Also, for my beautiful Geminians, like I said, let's get out there and get active. Let's make sure that we're putting graceful action into this universe, because that's going to come right back to us, that graceful action. And it's a beautiful thing to dance for yourself, but to have a partner to dance with who is just as graceful as you, who takes as many steps as you do, is a powerful thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's food for the soul. It's nourishment. So allow that for yourself by acting gracefully in your universe, acting majestically within your kingdom. You don't want to just pay one attention to just one aspect of yourself. Yeah, you've got the crown going, but what about everything else? Do you feel healthy? Not only from a mental standpoint and a spiritual standpoint, but from a physical standpoint as well. Make sure that you're taking care of every aspect of self so that no one part of you falls behind or gets left behind. Also, for my beautiful Geminis, let's make sure that we're making good, healthy choices. Let's make sure that we're being still enough so that we can decide on what is best for us in our path. Not rushing into anything. Don't get panicked. Don't get taken from that crown energy that we've been exhibiting throughout most of these readings. Continue to have that cosmic awareness that the third eye is giving you so that you know if you're supposed to go or if you're supposed to stay. Use that because it's powerful. It's going to be able to guide you so that you're not making any bad choices in any one regard in your life. So let's make sure that we're giving ourselves the room to think about things, giving ourselves the space to consider every possible outcome, every possible solution to any of our existential problems. Allow yourself the wisdom. Allow yourself that breathing room so that you don't get panicked or feel like you have to do something because of the minor pressure that's being applied to an old wound. Okay? Also, for my beautiful Gemini, and this is like advice for myself too, like I'm gaining a lot from this. This is really amazing. But let's make sure that we're maintaining our emotions, keeping a guard on them, and making sure that our emotions come from a place of Svadhisthana. That's a place of sweetness, if you know what that word means. Let's make sure that our emotions are an integral part of what is fueling our hearts. You don't want your emotions to be the thing that's tearing your heart apart or closing it off. You want your emotions to provide for the heart chakra, to provide for the anahata. Let's make sure that we're realizing this. Our emotions are powerful. They can be like missiles sometimes that can blow things up, or they can be like feathers that can tickle us and make us feel giddy inside. So allow this for yourself. Allow your emotions to be healthy by preventing the emotions that you know are trying to destroy you. You can feel them. They feel completely different from those healthy emotions that make you feel like you're growing, make you feel like you're moving somewhere, make you feel like you're on your destined path, that you're taking cosmic steps in this forest, this universal forest. Let's make sure that our emotions are providing for us and not taking away from us. All right, Gemini? And boom, let's keep that heart chakra going. Like we just got done talking with the sacral. Let's make sure that the anahata is being fueled by the svadhisthana. Our emotions, our heart chakra gives us the ability to love, but the sacral gives us that gentle love, the compassionate love, the nurturing love, the love of kindness, that spiritual love. And in a lot of ways, your anahata is your connection to the universal consciousness. You can't connect to that if you're not coming from a place of love. If you're coming to that if you're trying to get connected to that third eye or crown energy for the wrong reasons, you're going to miss the mark. You're going to come into a place of devastation instead of a place of enlightenment. So just be aware of what your heart is putting out there and love like the puppy does. Puppy just wants to love and be loved. And unconditional love is not just going out there and giving your love to just anybody. Unconditional love means that somebody who has earned that love, you can forgive them for their faults because you see their true self. And you're willing to extend that hand out to pull them where they need to go or push them away from danger. That's unconditional love. The other one is a fraud. The other one is a fake. The other one is a lie people tell themselves and end up in a whole world of trouble. Make sure that your love is unconditional in the sense that you are forgiving people for their faults and not accepting faults to your detriment. Okay? And also from the, we're going to go from the bottom. I'm sorry about that. I almost did another one from the top. We're going to pull another one from the bottom for the beautiful, beautiful Geminians out there. Let's make sure that we're using that will. We're expressing our voice in the most beautiful way. So that way we generate that same kind of goodwill right back to us. And we don't cause any confusion or bring people down with what we say to our soul tribe. We don't want to be an infection. We want to be the cure. And the way that we're going to do that is by using every aspect of our character, our actions, our choices, the things that we say, the thoughts that we make, to put love out there. And not just that fake crap that people tout around. Oh, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, look at me. That's not real love sometimes. What that is the lie people are telling themselves to kind of make it to the next day. But we want the long form kind of love, that true unconditional love, that love that you know is going to pay off in the end because you can see it within that person that you're trying to help, or with that person that is in your life that may be giving you some problems right now. That's the kind of love you want to generate, and you'll do that by expressing yourself honestly. If somebody can't accept your honest truth, the words from your mouth, if they don't want that, then they're not loving you unconditionally because they're not accepting you for your faults. And that's a big red flag right there. So let's be smart about everything that we're doing in our lives, Gemini. That way we are naturally walking towards our best outcome. Well, that's all I have for you for right now, Gemini. I know we just came out of a tough time, and I know things are probably still tough for a lot of us, but we have to keep striving to thrive. We have to keep surviving through these storms so that we're an example for anybody else who might be trying to take this walk. We can't get bogged down by anything in our past we can't get bogged down of what we want things to be. We have to exist in the now. And the now is very regal. The now is the crown. The now is the majesty. The now is the kingdom that we're trying to build, that we're actively building. So be aware of what you're doing and don't ever lose sight of that. Don't ever lose sight of the kingdom that you've already started to build, the empire that is already existing in your universe. Take hold of it. Realize what it is that you have, and provide the fuel for that fire to burn brighter. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. I'll be talking to you again soon with your weekend vibes reading. And until then, continue to rock out, continue to take care of yourself and everybody else. Peace and namaste.